Okay, so let's that brings me to my next topic. Watching these videos kind of brought me to this, and I feel like this is something that we don't really um discuss much. And we kind of make light of it, we make jokes about it, we kind of we almost like use it as a badge of honor more than kind of shedding light to it. Get this off your head. And I think that's how we do for us. But I know if that was our kids or something like that, we would feel a different way, right? So my question is, should we be shedding more light on how young boys slash teenagers are molested by older women? I feel like we probably all have stories, or not all, but I know a couple of us probably have stories of being with older women as a young man. I have my own. Alan, you was about to go. I think you was about to touch on this.
Me too.
What was you gonna say?
No, I already said what I said, but as a teenager, yes, but as a younger man, no, I don't have a experience with that. But as a teenager, I wasn't thinking of molestation. I was
No,
just
no, but
thinking, I was just thinking like, damn, I'm doing my thing.
okay, but what? No, but okay. So you are you saying you as a
I
teenager,
respect that.
me,
Hold
me,
on.
as
I respect that. I
a
respect that.
teenager, were you with somebody older?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay, so how old was she?
she was like 12 years older.
And how
Yeah.
old was you?
This was like late teen, like 19,
Huh?
19. I was 19.
Oh, you was
Oh,
19. Okay, you
Yeah,
was fairly grown, but still,
yeah.
you. I mean, you was grown, but still, that's kind of like okay, okay,
Mm.
okay.
But
Um,
yeah,
Shit, I had a 26-year girlfriend when I was 16, working at Kmart.
okay. I lost my virginity to an older woman. I mean, a grown woman. Like I was 14, I think 14,
um,
and lost my virginity to an older woman. And yeah, at the time, like I'm saying, I wasn't thinking of it like as molestation and nothing like that because I wanted to do it. I was a young horny kid. That's what I wanted to do.
Hold on.
Don't mean it's not. Don't mean it's right though. It wasn't right. I mean, it wasn't. It shouldn't have happened.
right.
And then it wasn't my decision as a kid. Like I didn't know no better. You know what I mean? That was that adults. Um, that was her place to make the right decision on that, and she let that happen. So as much as we don't want to call it that as kids, it is what it is. It's molestation. I mean,
Yeah.
like I was, it's crazy, and we shouldn't even make light of this. But I was about to say I was molested, but uh, yeah, I mean that's just what it is. It's like
It's it's the mindset before we get the information, on what this stuff is. It's the mindset that we had. Like they had, like as far as the older women, they had the mindset of, and they still do because you see it. The cougars and all that. They be like, I'm gonna give me a young one, and then you got the dudes out here saying, I'm gonna give me a young one. So everybody, most of the time, they're still in the mindset, and they're not realizing that that it's like really messing with people's mental.
right. But yeah, I can't say that happened to me, man. I don't know if it necessarily, and I don't even. That's the thing. I don't know if it affected me. It could have affected me. I don't really know. You know what I mean?
Is it
Could have.
taking advantage? Is it the woman or the older woman or man taking advantage of the young one because they know they can possibly easily get what they want out of the situation?
Right, because it was more than once. It was a few
Right.
times, but I'm not. It's like you so naive and you so you want what you want as a child and you don't even understand that this shouldn't be happening because you want
Right.
what you want. You know what I mean? But you're not thinking of the responsibility of the adult, how you should have been protected in that situation, how adult should
Mm-hmm.
have made the right decision. And it's like
Right.
I think sometimes with a lot of males or a lot of young men, we more so use that as a badge of honor, or we kind of proud of those situations, but that shit is not cool. It's not okay to do that, and it
See,
is not talked about as much that a lot like that women from our area and our culture did
yeah,
do
Hold
that, as
on.
well as men. It's a lot of men that does that. I'm not taking away from that. I know that,
Right.
And that's a lot of things we don't talk about in the culture and stuff like that. How family and friends and shit like that. That's why you got to be very careful who you allow around your children. You know what I
Man,
But
mean?
but I'm trying
Family
to.
too. So, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
I just wanted to bring light to that to say like, we have to not take that so jokingly. You know what I mean? And you and really like act like that's not a thing that happens. We can't really wear that as a badge of honor and hold pride into that. But like, oh, I lost my virginity to older women. That shit is not even cool to say.
right.
It's not
I really
okay.
don't even. I really don't even speak on it, to be honest with you, because it wasn't cool. One of them was older, another one was older, and she was married. So I really don't really speak on it because it's not cool. It's like when you get in a situation and you start having kids, you start looking at life totally different. Like, I got two girls, so I'm like on them tough about how
Right.
they dressing, what they should be wearing, how they acting in front of people and stuff like that. So you just look at life totally different.
Right.
Yeah,
Jordan, I'm gonna
that's
mute you. I
a
think you eating chips. I hear you eating your chips in the background, bro.